Well, hello, and welcome back to Caelus City. My name is OPT Lawyer. Joining us today is, okay, something happened to Discord because all of the pictures just got rearranged. Anyway, joining me today is Norestra, Chammy, and TGE. Guys, how you doing? What's going on? And let me change all the photos around, apparently.
Doing alright.
Good.
Saying Dennis Platt.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's backward. It's like mirrored, so I can't see anything.
Not helping.
That's a warp send. I get
you. Yeah. It's mirrored, so I can't help you there. So anyway,
we'll send Orb right away.
Right? Yes, exactly. So, last time in wonderful Caelus City, we learned a few things about Sned Heap. Okay, gotcha.
You try writing backwards. I did just fine in that one episode.
There you go. So anyway, last time we learned that Syce's friend Owen happened to actually be, darkness, as it turned out. Who knew?
Nerd.
Keeping secrets from me. What a jerk.
Exactly, he was doing that. And, fun thing, Carl figured it out before Syce did, which was really fun.
Cal, there's no
Cal, my bad, you're right. Yes, sorry.
I am not a Walking Dead character.
Carl! So yes, but, you guys had a nice little hypnotic kind of session thing with, Owen as he described how he was kidnapped and implanted with the, powers that he has and that are apparently killing him. And, you guys found out that he was kidnapped in a truck by Samson Incorporated, Samson Technologies, whatever the heck I called them before.
Samson Company.
Company, right, Samson Company, that's it, thank you. So, you contacted the Detective Murphy. Oh, O'Malley, Detective O'Malley, that's it, Detective O'Malley. And turns out the Samson Company is responsible for all the computers inside the precinct. So, you all decided that it would be a good idea to go into the precinct, posing as tech support people, and remove the bugs or anything else inside there, because they're figuring that now the Lizard Tribe has eyes and ears over the entire Caelus City. Mm-hmm. Samson Company being a distributor of electronics and things. So, I believe we ended issue 10 with everybody, including Apollo, in basically Samson tech jumpers, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and
that looked fabulous.
Right. So, welcome to issue 11.
No, you look perfect.
Right. Welcome to issue 8, Bug Huntin'. On the cover is our heroes in their tech outfit, standing outside the precinct, the police precinct they'll be going to, looking at it, and it looms over them with a shadow, and yeah.
Ominous.
Indeed. But we're going to pick up where I believe you guys were at the, in Cal's, garage or something like that. I don't know.
No, we're still in the base.
Well, we were just getting ready to leave. We gave him a hour or something?
Something like that, if I remember correctly.
Yes. And we ended last time Charlie's angeling.
Right. That's
right.
It. So, that's where we are.
I'm not entirely sure how we managed to find a tech outfit for the cat.
I always assumed you had them. You had a fencing outfit.
That I made after the cat expressed interest in fencing.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little itchy. Well, have you been taking your flea prescription? No.
Then why is it itchy?
Because I'm a bad kitty.
You are a bad kitty, and now you're gonna take the medicine. Zink!
Yeah? Oh, medicine, right.
He likes you better than me. At least when it comes to that stuff.
Great. Now I'm gonna be connected to this.
Yeah. Cal walks over, opens the cabinet, and pulls out... Obviously, this is the I'm messing with the cat-sized tablet, because it's not a pill. It's a pill.
How am I know my mouth's big. I get into a lot of trouble.
So, Cal, which end does this go in again?
Whoa!
The loud one.
Okay, gotcha.
Which one's that again?
Well, we'll find out in a minute. I suppose...
So you said you're all still in the base, right?
Oh, yeah, we're getting ready to go.
Right. So, with all of this going on, Althena, who's still in your base, pads over to Apollo and looks at her and is like, "What in the world do you have on?"
Just run before they give you the medicine.
I mean, I could use some flea protection, sure, but what are you wearing? Look, why?
As soon as Athena says that, Cal walks over and just clips a flea collar onto her.
Oh, thank you. That's kind of nice, actually.
See? She takes it a lot better, Apollo.
That was the color, not the whatever that was.
It was strawberry tuna flavored.
Ew.
It's not for you, it's fine. But yeah, just open up, Apollo, and Syce's gonna kind of grab him by the shoulder. And just have the piddle on one end.
Apollo's doing that that fighting. He's got his teeth closed and just doing everything he can to not take this.
Apollo, this is the 6-month pill, so you're done after this for a while.
Apollo is going to make the unfortunate mistake of opening his mouth here to say something.
Then Syce's gonna immediately slam dunk that in there. Opportunity.
Works every time.
I'll remember.
Yes, but let me ask you a question, Apollo. For as long as you've been here, have I ever given you the pill and not had something good to back it up with?
Yes.
Would you like to push the blue button?
Oh, I love the blue button.
Leans over to Owen, who's there. There's a reason he likes the blue button.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
It's the food button.
Oh.
So does Apollo run over to hit the blue button?
Oh, absolutely.
So, I usually get to have the fun of describing this, but I will let Apollo. This is the sort of the dumbwaiter door opens up. Tray comes out, cloche. What's under the cloche when Apollo pulls the lid?
A cookies and cream milkshake.
For a cat. Yeah. He's a special cat.
It's not chocolate cookies.
There you go.
But you use the blonde sandwich cookies. You two look jealous. Does you two want one too?
Yes.
Please?
Hold on. Cal walks over, hits a button, and you see the sound of what's clearly a blender. And then 3 more cookies and cream milkshakes come up.
Ooh.
Well, there we go. See, this is why Cal's awesome.
Right.
Cal walks over to the fridge after everyone's grabbed their milkshake, grabs the whipped cream, and just douses his. There's a reason I don't let Apollo take the whipped cream.
I mean, I can guess several reasons why you wouldn't let him take the whipped cream.
Hey, computer, clip 3. And all the monitors suddenly go to a clip. That is Apollo doing whippets.
That was not one of the reasons I assumed.
Whip it good.
So
Syce's just going to enjoy himself as he's watching this video, as he's just slurping out his milkshake.
Owen just kind of looks around at all of you like, are you guys crazy, or is it just me?
How long have you been friends with me?
With you. Not this. You've got talking cats, for crying out loud.
No.
It's not that good.
No. There are only 2 cats in this room who can talk into their own accord. The rest need to use the translator.
Fair. How did you even invent one of those?
I didn't.
Oh.
I stole it from him. He points to Apollo.
Oh. I see.
Didn't you ever watch the movie Men in Black?
No.
Well, in that movie, the thing they're looking for is on the cat's collar. I just took everything out. I just, repurposed everything that was on his collar when he got here.
Oh.
It's amazing what you can get for some sushi.
Absolutely.
Sushi's good.
Yes.
Remember, I'm a chemist, not an engineer.
Right.
Speaking of, before we go, he walks over to the drawer, pulls out a drawer, and pulls out what appear to be marbles, and just puts them in his.
Don't lose those.
I think we already have.
If you're attempting to make a joke based on losing one's mind, you would have to remember that I have the brightest mind in this room.
That doesn't mean you have the most stable.
Did I say I had the most stable?
No.
I chose my words carefully, Harvard.
Homer.
You know what? You know the reasons I call you Harvard.
Yes, I do, and I hate every one of them.
Well, you know how to stop it too.
Yeah, I do.
As Apollo just.
Owen is literally just looking at the 3 of you, just like shaking his head like, we're not going to save anything.
Oh, you want something really fun?
Hmm.
Have you ever seen what happens when you put the light up ice cubes, the small versions, into a cup of bubble tea and let the cat go after it?
No, I can't say I've ever
I'm not doing it again.
seen that.
I can play the clip if you want.
Sure.
We got time.
Actually, looking at the clock, we don't. We should be heading out.
I forget, are you guys waiting on a phone call, or...
Oh, no, we were waiting for travel time,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah.
Because we got to sell it.
Yeah, we have to sell. I mean, we're not getting a phone call. We're just getting a text or whatever. We're basically, whenever we want to go. But yeah,
Right.
detectives should be letting us know when he's cleared everything.
So...
And although technically we're supposed to call him and say, "Oh, hey, by the way." So
Right.
let's do that.
So, he picks up... Did you call his cell phone, or did you call the... What did you call exactly?
His desk phone
Desk phone, okay. So, he...
from my secure connection.
Right. So, he picks up and says, Detective O'Malley.
Yes, we would like to inform you that we are going to need some clearance to head into the station because there are some minor repairs need to be done on the software and hardware that was just in.
Okay. Who's this?
Samson Inc.
Yes, I know. I need to know who I'm talking to so I can clear you for entry.
Oh, you need our names.
Yes.
Right. He stops for a second, looks at everybody. What names do you want to go under? Or else you get me doing it.
Was it Herb?
I'm a cat, so my opinion does not matter here. I'm just the muscle.
Oh, and what about you?
Oh,
You're coming with, right?
oh, right, yeah, I guess I need to.
Herb, sage, and basil.
There you go.
But it's pronounced basil, but it's spelled basil.
I like it.
Sure.
They won't suspect a thing.
No. Not a bunch of 16-year-olds coming in to fix computer issues.
Yeah.
Never.
Well, you're a tech nerd. I'm a nerd. You're sync, so.
Hi.
And we have a mascot.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
How many times have we been over that? That was one time for Halloween.
Oh, we need to do that again.
I still don't know how you all convinced me to play Jesse.
It was easy.
Yeah, it really wasn't that hard.
Okay, then. So, you guys got the call. He says, all right, I've got all your names in. Just, what time will you be here by?
Yeah, should be there within the half hour.
Perfect. All right, I'll let front desk know you're coming.
Excellent.
Thank you. And he hangs up.
So, Cal, I have a really important question now after I've had time to think about this. How are we going to know what we're looking for? I don't know the first thing about looking for computer bugs.
Cal turns and just looks at Owen.
Owen just kind of sits there and gives a...
So here's what we're going to do. Remember the trick we tried a couple days ago where we put him into this? He holds up the USB.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're going to do.
You know, that was really uncomfortable. I don't know.
Okay. We're going to plug it in the car when we get there. You walk in, it'll be less than 5 minutes.
Fair. Why do we even need to do that? Why can't we just walk in? I mean, we've got the clothing.
Okay. How are we getting you inside the system otherwise?
I thought we were looking for physical parts, not like software parts.
Okay. If they're going to install the system, the bugs are going to be internal.
Mm-hmm.
More than likely.
I don't need to be in the computer to diagnose it.
I mean, I upgraded. I got the terabyte one this time. It'd be roomier.
Do appreciate that, but no, I don't need to be physically in anything to check it. I just need a monitor and privacy.
Well, we
I can make a distraction.
I mean, we may not even need a distraction. We just find
No, we have the passes to get in,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah,
you two, looks at Owen and Sync, you two are the ones doing the work.
Right.
Okay.
We are the ones making it look good.
Exactly.
Let's go,
I
shall we?
always look good.
Except that one time you decide to let somebody pet you backwards. Do you think he was saying no to my brother?
Oh. Right. Okay. So let's go. So Owen just kind of walks outside. As you guys all start to leave, Altino just kind of quickly pads over to Apollo and just kind of nuzzles his side real quick. He's like, "Hurry home, dear."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't stay out too late, dear.
Apollo just looks at Sync.
If Sync looks over at Cal, Cal's got a laser pointer pointed directly between Sync's eyes.
Oh dear. What? Oh.
Remember, I haven't put it on. Remember, I have to live with that.
Fair.
He puts away the laser pointer. He puts away the weapon. So head over to the car, and we've already established the car is whacked out crazy anyway.
Right.
So,
But
Cal adjusts. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, but before as you guys are walking to the car, real quick, as Owen's walking, he starts coughing real hard and actually has to stop and actually kind of collapses onto one knee.
Oh, geez, Owen. You run over there and kind of are you all right, man?
He just kind of like, yeah, I'm fine. It seems to happen every so often.
You overexerted yourself.
Yeah, that's another reason why I didn't want to go inside the USB thing.
That's fine.
Are you sure you're up for this?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Well, no, I'm not, but we gotta do it.
No, we have to do it if you don't.
You need me there. You don't know what you're looking for otherwise. Let's go.
On one condition.
What?
When we're done and we get back, you will allow me to do a full chemical scan.
Sure.
Because I will figure out what they did to you, and I will find a way to stop it.
I hate to tell you, I think there's magic involved. I don't know if the chemical scan's going to help much, but I'm willing to help do it.
Science and magic are very similar disciplines. Magic is what happens when science can't explain the answer.
Besides that, Cal's done the impossible before. Don't count him out so fast.
And so we're like, which impossible is that?
Well,
Exactly.
yeah.
Right. Okay.
Just
Also,
if you're...
was that an attempted label shift there?
No, he doesn't have influence over you.
Sync.
Oh, Sync, sorry.
What? Me against Cal, you mean?
Yeah.
Was that a label shift?
Let's see, what did I even say? I think I just said, you've done the impossible.
Cal's done the impossible before.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, if it wasn't intended, that's fine, but I'm like, that sounds like it could have been a label shift.
It wasn't intended to be something impossible, something to shift your labels. To build your confidence or anything, because you already seem pretty confident.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Just wondering.
I like the thought, though. Thank you
Yeah.
for pointing that out.
Because that could have justifiably been a superior up mundane down.
Oh. Because I would have thought of it being a freak up, because you've done impossible things. But yeah,
Also works, too.
yeah. But nah.
Okay. So, you were saying something about the car, so continue.
So we've already determined that the car is whacked out crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So we've seen the flight mechanism. We've seen the cloaking mechanism. Well, cloaking has two forms. There's the invisible cloaking, and then there's the illusory cloaking.
Ooh, my favorite.
So the thumb drive Cal has, he plugs it into the car, uploads the picture of the van, and that's the illusory coating.
Nice.
Yes. And now that the pardon the pun, the cat's out of the bag. This is all alien technology from when Apollo got here that Cal acquired.
Right.
Explains everything.
It does.
Yeah. Oh, and you'll notice that we get to the car, and then every seat is taken. Sync's in the front. Apollo's in where his cat carrier is. There's Owen, and then in the middle, there's buckled up nicely is a hairdryer.
Why does the hairdryer get a better seat than I do?
Because Revlon 1 is important to this party.
Because Revlon 1 is worth it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, and he's like doing this. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe I'm not feeling well enough to do this.
Too late, you're buckled up.
Yeah.
And they take off.
All right. Boom. All right.
So one of the things that Cal does do for Apollo in exchange for having the quote-unquote crappy seat, the box that Apollo travels in does have the radio control. What are we listening to?
Hollow Notes today.
Ooh.
Which one?
Maneater.
That's appropriate.
Yes.
Watch out, here she comes. She's a man-eater.
Whoa.
Owen hits the high note.
Well, hit the high note.
No. My choir days I could have, but my voice is nowhere near warmed up for that.
Apparently, this is not the musical episode, everybody.
No,
No,
they
it's
got close.
It's not. No.
Nope, this is not the crew for that.
No.
That's
I mean-
the Emerald City crew is the musical episode crew.
Right?
More than likely.
That's where
You have Henry. It's the musical episode crew.
Yeah.
that's gonna be the episode we have the Lutra cameo in.
Anyway, so
Right.
Maneater ends as we pull into the parking lot.
All right. So the precinct is what time of day would this be? I don't remember where we were, so let's call it was after school. So let's call it early evening.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's a number of police cars and whatnot around, but there's not a lot in the way of like civilians there. Kind of a later day, if you will. This is just a precinct. It's not like the it's not like the main precinct. It's like a
Yeah.
whatever. It's not the main station and whatnot. So it's still about 3 stories tall. Houses a lot of the detective bureau here for major crimes and whatnot, which Detective Malley is kind of on. And, obviously just protects this part of Caelus City. But, so you guys are standing outside of this. It's one of those buildings that has, like, the really tall pillars, this, graphite, no, stone pillars and whatnot. And, like, these stairwells, these, like, stone cement stairs are going up, like, to the main double doors that people can go into, whatnot. It almost looks like an old museum, but it's the police station. Precinct.
Gotcha. Also, you're probably thinking of granite.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm making up stones at the top of my head. That's bad.
Call it a Geodude, and that one.
So what you're saying that is OPT was taking the stones for granted.
Yes. Yes.
How did you
Yes.
not think of that? I'm disappointed in you, Jim.
I'm disappointed in me too.
What can I say? My puns rock.
Yeah, let's get out of here. I want to make a Pimples and Bam Bam joke, and I got to stop myself.
Okay. So what do you, again, so you guys are just outside. What do you do?
We unload with the duffel bags full of our equipment.
Right.
And head to the front gate.
Okay.
With Apollo riding on my shoulder as the mascot.
Right.
They have metal scanners here?
Well, I mean, yes, of course they do.
It's a police station.
Are we going to be worried about that?
Well, you guys are service people, so no.
Oh, sweet,
No.
good.
I'm assuming Cal made some identifications for the team.
Of course. Cal hands a Cal hands Sync his card, herb and spices.
You could have tried a little harder.
He takes it back and hands him another one.
Okay. Thanks. This one's a lot better.
I'll let you pick whatever last name's on it.
Now I just have herb and garlic. I don't know, herb and spices. It's still good. Whatever.
Herb and spices, okay. See, yeah, I know. Yeah, you should see my cousin, Chris P. Bacon.
It's a family thing.
Right.
Yep. And he looks at Owen. Sage or basil?
Basil's fine.
Sweet. You always look kind of like a basil.
Looks over at you like, uh-huh.
It means you're a nerd.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, his name badge says Basil Watson.
It's fine.
So we get the whole clip the badge thing, and he buttons a little one to Apollo's collar. If you look closely at the one on Apollo's collar, it says, "Please do not touch. I'm working. I'm an emotional support animal."
Aww. So you guys go inside, and like, you know, once you get in, there is, like, you know, the metal detectors and whatnot, but you guys quickly figure out to show your identification badges to the nice security guard, who lets you just pretty much walk around the metal detectors and whatnot, and let you bring your stuff in. They do want to wand you guys down to make sure you're not carrying any weapons on you, but, you know, other than that, they just kind of do a half-hearted, like, thing just to make sure you're not, like, loaded, and they're just like, okay.
Editor's note. That's why Cal grabbed the marbles.
Yes. What?
Marbles aren't metal.
Fair.
Exactly.
Okay. So, yeah, but yeah, they just go like, all right, yeah, we were told to wait for you guys, so. Don't know much about the cat, though.
Shows the cat's badge.
Emotional support. Okay, whatever.
Helps him to concentrate.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so it shouldn't be too long. Just a couple of minor software glitches we have to fix. Wouldn't be doing right by you if we left some backdoor entryways into a police hardware system.
No, that would be bad. Computer servers on the 3rd floor.
Excellent.
Alrighty.
We'll make our way up there.
He's like, well, hold on a second. You need a key to get up there, so I'll have to have someone take you up. So hold on. Like, he's got that radio on his, like, you know, the collar thing, whatnot. Like, and he just calls in, like, yeah, we got the tech guys here. They're looking to get to the computer server on the 3rd floor. Yep. All right. Thanks. Just go wait by the elevators. It'll be just a minute or two.
Alright.
Goes and waits by the elevators for a minute or two.
2 minutes later, another officer, like, walks over, and yeah, he's just looks like, you know, your typical, like, uniformed officer. Looks like you guys, yep, tech guys, I take it.
That'd be right, officer.
All right. He, like, presses the up arrow, and the elevator doors open after a little bit, and ushers you guys inside, and it takes a key out, puts it in the like where the 3rd floor button would be. It's actually a key lock, so he, like, turns it, and the elevator door closes, and the number lights up, and nods and says, "Yep, this is computer. The server is going to be all the way down the hall. Once you get there, when you're ready to go, you can just use the elevator. It only needs a key to get to this floor. You can just, you know, leave whenever you want. Just if you leave and need to come back up, just let them know at the front, and they'll get someone to bring you back in here."
Sounds good.
Cool. You need anything else?
No, should be good. Shouldn't take us too long.
All right. How long you thinking, just so we know?
Preliminary diagnostics say probably a half an hour. Could be
Okay.
more, could be less, depending.
That's fine. Do we need to shut anything down or anything like that?
If we do need anything shut down, we'll go let you guys know.
All right. There's a phone in there. Just dial extension 3579, and you'll get the front desk who can let us all know. Okay. All right. Cool. The door's open, and he's like, he just holds the elevator door open, and you guys see like it's. When you step out, there's a long hallway. It's got a few different directions you can go, and he just points straight forward. It's like, room straight that way. Just last door in front of you. You'll be fine.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you. And
We'll see you later, officer.
Yep. He
So-
gives you a wave, and the doors close, and he's gone.
Once the door closes, Cal reaches into one of the bags and pulls out glasses for everybody.
What are these for?
Because the cameras initially are going to have our faces. We at least want to disguise ourselves a little bit.
Oh, right.
You think we should have done that before we got in here?
Potentially.
Okay. Oh, and puts the glasses on. Looks around
So
there.
does Sync. Sync's back to his orange color, by the way, because why not?
Right. Interesting. I half expected these to have some kind of computer screen in them.
Bet you if you push the right button, it'll shoot out an easy bake oven.
No, but if you push the button that's the screw on the left-hand side, you will get a pop-up HUD.
Ooh! Sync tries it immediately.
Yeah.
Not yours.
Ah!
Owen tries it immediately.
He gets it.
Oh, what's all here?
Well, it's basically just a smaller display to see what's on the screen. When you plug in, it'll just display there as well.
Oh,
and it's giving us and it, in theory, should be creating some sort of backup for us.
Nice. All right, cool. Let's go. So, Owen.
Also, Sync,
What?
you pushed your right hand. Try the left-hand side of the glasses.
Oh. Pop.
Turns on.
Yeah! Alright, sweet. I mean, actually, it was kind of oddly easy to get in here and just pull it over on the officers. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, it both excites me and makes me paranoid.
He looks at Sync. We had permission from a detective.
Yeah,
And by
I
this
guess,
point, I'm assuming they've reached the door.
Yeah. Yeah, because it doesn't take you too long to get there. So, inside, it's a very large computer server room kind of thing. It's the typical whatever. There's at least like 3 different computers around, but there is one that's clearly like the main central hub of the server room itself. So, when you guys get in, Owen closes the door and behind everybody, and I actually locks it from the inside just to be like, just in case somebody tries to come in here. We don't want anyone to see.
Alright, it's all on you.
Yep.
think they have cameras in here too?
Of course they do.
So then what do we do to look busy?
Okay, shut down those 2 computers, because they don't need to be on, and open them up and start looking inside.
Okay.
Just take things out, put things back in, just make it look like you're working on it.
Gotcha. Cool. So Singh kind of trots over to a computer and like pops that baby open.
Shut it down first, then...
What? Oh, gosh!
That's it. Cal shuts his off first.
Singh puts it back on and like shuts it down immediately. Just testing.
Right. So Owen sits down at the computer and he, before, you've seen him just put his hands on things and just have them activate and whatnot, but he sits down and starts typing like it's a normal computer, whatnot. Although, as much as you see him typing on the keyboard, it's one of those things where it's like a movie thing, where they're typing on the keyboard, but what's happening on the screen is clearly not what he'd be typing, so to speak.
Yeah, he's putting on a show.
Exactly, yeah. So he's sitting there and he's doing all this and whatnot, and he's like, okay. There's a lot of stuff in here. This is going to take a while. If you guys want to poke around in one of those computers as well as even having it on and just looking for something, just go right ahead. This is going to take a little bit. So Owen's sitting there like trying to figure something out.
I mean, like look for stuff that might be outside of the computers.
Yeah,
so it might be,
yeah,
okay.
like inside the physical computer itself. See if you can't find something that doesn't look like it should be there.
All right, how will I know that?
Like this. Cal opens the bag and pulls out the hairdryer.
What's the hairdryer for?
What are you gonna do with that?
Revlon 1 goes, you can just have Revlon 1 scan.
What's it do?
Well, it flies, it records, it can scan for technology, and it makes your hair look fabulous.
Oh, and we have the glasses.
Bingo.
Okay. You realize that the whole computer's technology, right?
Yes, you also realize that this understands what should and shouldn't be in a computer, or at least that's what I believe it's supposed to do.
Oh, good. Well, let's hope it does.
Hopefully these glasses will aid us in it too. Otherwise, Syce's gonna be just make everything color coded. Just put all the green stuff together, all the blue stuff together, all the red stuff.
Sync, you do realize that the police number everything alphanumerically and not color coded, correct?
I'm talking about the wires inside.
Colors.
Oh. So what is Apollo doing right now?
Apollo has to go to the bathroom.
Well, we're locked in the room.
Yeah.
Did we see any offices as we were coming down this way?
Oh, there's offices. It's a floor. Absolutely, there's offices, a few conference rooms. The
Apollo,
did
you want to go into one of the offices and see what you could find?
Yeah. Do I have to come back?
Yeah, you probably should.
Do not let the cat out of the room.
What? But he needs to go to the bathroom.
Okay. And if the cat is wandering randomly, he is supposed to be an emotional support animal. He's not supposed to be wandering on his own.
Right.
So Apollo just looks at Sync. So you coming with me?
No, I have to stay here and look like I'm working.
No. Yes. I mean, yes. I can't believe you're going to make me break this out, Apollo. But so help me. If this is all a cry for attention, I am going to find a way to make you look like a football and have you punted through the uprights. I hear it's a great stadium in Houston. You can do that down at.
So, yes.
Cal starts digging through one of the bags, throws it aside, digs through a second bag, digs through a third bag, looks around begrudgingly, goes to the backpack that he gave to Sync, pulls out a miniature potted plant.
Owen just looks over like, how was that in... You know what? Never mind.
It's a mini plant.
Why would you have a plant?
Because we're looking for plants.
Because I have a very, very, very particular cat.
Okay.
He goes and puts the plant in the far, darkest back corner of the room.
Owen looks over and just mutter. You hear him mutter something like, "Jeez, I grew out of that real quick when I was a kid."
Things I didn't want to know about you, Owen.
Oh, sorry.
That's high on the list.
Yeah. Feline. It's one of those things.
So Apollo goes back to the plant, digs around for a bit, growls and kind of growls. Just wanted attention. Hops off the plant, walks off. I'm good.
Raise your hand if you're surprised.
So after a little bit, Owen's still doing his thing, and you guys are seeing like windows just like filter through of diagnostic screens that you have no idea what they are. At one point, he goes, "Oh no."
What?
Don't like the sound of that.
Well, I was just looking up invoices and of the things Samson has done in here, and everything checks out as normal. Like, it doesn't look like there is like any kind of bug or anything like that in most of these computer systems. But there is one computer that has just recently had an upgraded network card that I've never heard of before, and the model doesn't exist anywhere.
And let me guess whose computer that is.
Okay, go ahead, guess.
Detective O'Malley.
No.
Oh, that's shocking.
No, it's actually the lead lieutenant of this precinct.
Okay, that was guess number 2.
Makes sense. Everything will probably go through him.
Yeah, the deputy chief, or whatever they're right underneath the chief of police is, but yeah. His office is up here, and fortunately it's also locked behind multiple doors.
Doors aren't really a problem for us.
No, they really aren't.
Well, I mean, you might be able to get in just by saying, hey, we've got a tech support issue with the guy's computer.
It was a network card.
Right.
Yeah, so we know they're not... I mean, you've confirmed 100% that they're not watching us, so...
Yeah, I looped some camera footage.
I meant the lizards.
Oh. Well, here's the thing, though. I don't know what that network card is doing. Because all these computers are networked together as it is. They may be able to gather all the information in the precinct just from that one computer. And the fact of the matter is, no one's ever going to check that computer because it's his.
Right.
So if we just take it out of that computer, we're good, right?
No. So we take a network card out of a computer, there's no network. It won't be able to get on the internet. We have to have a backup network card.
Okay.
So take the network card out of the computer you were just working on.
Yeah. Yeah, do that, because we can just say something along the lines of this card is malfunctioning and it needs to be replaced, and that computer wasn't hooked into the network anyway. That computer's just to monitor the status of the server platform here.
Right, so it doesn't need a network card.
It doesn't need a network card, but you just tell them we'll replace it at some point and then never send an actual replacement.
Exactly. So let's go.
Sounds like good. That's a good plan.
The whistle was so the hairdryer turns back into a hairdryer.
Do we want to leave behind the plant? This place probably needs a feng shui.
No.
I'm gonna have to stay in here because there may be some security issues of trying to take that network card out. I'm running into a number of firewalls. I can't even get into the stupid thing.
How do we even know what we're looking for then if you're not there?
It's a network card.
It's a network card. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Cal walks over to the computer tower, pops the network card out.
This looks like a pirate hat. I'm sorry.
Nice.
It's a network card. That's an easy replacement.
So Apollo, while this is all going on, has been rummaging around one of Cal's bags. It has a coat hanger stuck on his head.
Okay, first of all, how? Second of all, how did that get into my bag?
It's your bag, you tell me. But can you get it off? It's a little tight around the chin.
Sure, absolutely. Cal walks over, doesn't go for the hanger, picks up Apollo, walks over to the door, hangs the hanger on the door while holding onto Apollo.
You asked for this.
What have we learned, Apollo?
Don't dig in the bag.
Especially when you know that's not the bag where the treats are. Unhooks the hanger, puts Apollo down, yanks the hanger, and lets Apollo run free.
Oh.
Nice. So Owen calls out. So go back towards the elevators. Take a right
It's
at
the most
the
well-adorned office up here. It's not hard to find.
right. It's to your right once you get back towards the elevators. Take a right down that hallway and you'll see it.
We'll get it. Don't worry. You stay safe, Owen.
Yeah, just
So, Apollo, stay in here with Owen.
yeah. Does these have comms of any kind, Cal?
Boop. Yes, they do.
Perfect. Don't take the card out until I tell you to. Now get into his office and get his computer ready for it.
Okay, absolutely. So, Mr. Palmer, you're coming with me.
Alrighty.
Apollo, you're staying here.
Perfect.
Also,
That's-
Herb, Sage, let's keep it up.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Herb and spices.
What was your name again? Cal,
Mine?
your pseudonym?
Sage?
You're Sage, okay.
Yeah. Of course he's the Sage. He's the
Right.
brain.
Yeah, that's true. Fair point.
Oh, somebody got my double entendre.
I mean, yeah, it's one of my favorites.
All right. So Owen just kind of nods at you and just says, "Just wait for my signal before you turn off the computer and take the card out. Once we do, we're probably not going to have a lot of time till somebody notices."
I mean, as long as we get the card out, that's all we need anyway. That's the
Right.
important part.
Yeah, we'll need to analyze that, but we need to get it out of here.
Also, question.
What?
If something goes wrong and, like, we have to make a rush, can we just grab the computer and go for it?
No. It's
Why?
a police computer. It's a police computer. We can't.
Yeah, that would create many more felonies than we're already committing right now.
Just like as a last resort. I was just seeing if that was an open option.
I wouldn't, because like if we steal the computer, they're gonna know we are specifically onto them. If this goes wrong, we want to make sure that they have no idea why we were doing what we were doing.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, let's do it, Sage.
Whatever you say, Herb.
Your name sounds cool, by the way.
Yeah, your name sounds cooler than yours.
Is Apollo going with you guys, or you two going?
No, I'll stay back with him.
Apollo's on guard duty.
Gotcha.
So we'll mosey on down to the captain's room, commander's room, I guess it would be.
It's the police captain.
Okay.
It's there's chief of police, and then like deputy police chief, and then police captain.
Deputy chief.
Yeah, so this being a precinct that's it's run by one of the captains.
Gotcha. Good old Captain Strong.
Okay, so it's Captain Strong then.
Sweet.
So you guys make it to Captain Andrew Strong's like office and whatnot, but it's not just his office. You know, it's one of those. There's like a glass door that goes into almost like a reception area because he's got like a secretary and whatnot, like a small
Yes.
staff whatnot. So yeah, so you guys can go in there, and there is somebody. I'll call it receptionist, but secretary or something. You know, it's obviously an office, like a patrol or low-ranking officer, but
Right.
she's there.
So we'll walk in.
She's there behind the computer or whatnot, and she looks up at you guys. Oh, hi, can I help you?
Show the badge. We're here with the network.
Yeah, we got reports of some faulty equipment, and we were doing some looking around for it. And turns out a couple of the network cards that we installed having a little bit of a bad batch. So we've done all the research, and one of the network cards was placed into the captain's computer. If we could have a couple minutes just to switch it out, it'll be in out less than 5 minutes.
Oh, sure, okay. Yeah, he's not in the office right now, so yeah, should be fine. Hold on one second. She picks up the phone, she dials the number real quick, and she's like, "Hey, yeah, there's some tech guys here, so they need to get into your computer real quick." network card's got a problem of some kind. It's fine. Okay, thanks. Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead.
All right, thank you.
Excellent. So let's just walk in. Go over
Close
to
the
the
door behind
computer.
us.
Before that, just a question. Or just to let everyone know, there is a small possibility that when we do the quick network card replacement, there might be an internet hiccup. Nothing to panic about, nothing to worry about. It just happens sometimes.
No problem. Thanks for letting us know.
You're welcome.
I'll call the front desk, let them know.
So they'll walk in, shut the door. All right, what's the ETA?
A little longer than I thought it was going to be. This is actually the strangest thing I've ever seen before. It's like there's moving firewalls. I can't even get through it.
Come on, you're a tech whiz. You can do this, Owen.
This is actually something I've never seen before. I know, trust me, I'm trying. It's going to take a little bit. He sounds like verbally frustrated right now. Because it's like he's
Goodbye, telling him to be a tech whiz, comfort and support him to make him feel better.
Like, it's one of those things, like, you can tell he's never, like, faced something like this, and he's actually getting frustrated because he's normally really good with the technological stuff.
Basil, listen to me. Okay? There's a reason you were brought here to do this job. You are the best person that we have that I know that can do this job. So take a deep breath, relax, and don't worry about how it may or may not be something that you have or haven't seen before. You can do this. I know you can do this. Because look at all the stuff you've already done. I can point out the ways you did it there to improve how you do it, but I don't think you need me to.
No, this is technology I've not seen before. It's so strange. This is definitely something... It's weird because some of it is very old and crude, and then some of it is so new it's not even on the market yet. This doesn't make any sense.
I mean, it sounds kind of like the guys we've been dealing with anyway. Looks really old and out of date, but they actually are more advanced than we think.
That's a good point. Okay.
Ooh, I just had a cool idea. What if they got, like, alien tech?
You're not the only one who has alien tech.
Right. Okay. Here's the best way I could think to deal with this. I'm going to have to cut the internet to the entire building.
All right, they're ready for it.
They are?
I told them there would be a hiccup.
Oh. Good thinking.
Yeah, he does that.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to have to cut the internet to the entire building, but... When I do that, I'll tell you when it happens. When that happens, you need to immediately shut off that computer. Like,
okay.
I would be ready to do that because I'm actually worried what might happen when the internet of this thing shuts off. I'm not even joking.
Well, there's one other option.
What's that?
You said it's old tech mixed with new tech?
Yes.
What happens when high tech meets that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Pull the rubber cover off the right-hand side of your glasses.
He does this.
There should be a wire you can detach and connect into it via USB and use the alien technology to help you bypass that. I will proc always prepared.
Okay. Yeah, roll it.
Wow.
I've been setting up the alien tech for this, by the way.
Yeah. Is that like a move or something? Alien
Always
tech?
prepared?
No, alien
Always
tech.
prepared.
Okay.
No, alien tech is an outsider move.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
But I've been setting up the fact that I acquired Apollo's tech.
Right. Okay. That's a 9.
I'm going to spend team selfishly.
Okay.
And how I'm spending team selfishly is, by the way, Apollo, I need to apologize.
Wait, what?
In order to make that work, I kind of had to disassemble your favorite controller.
Not the Mad Cats!
Oh!
Yes, the Mad Cats. I'm so sorry.
No!
I'm going to shift my superior up and my savior down.
Owen looks behind him and is like, Mad Catz is terrible. I'll fix it for you later.
So that means the powers work.
Right. Yeah.
I don't have to market conditions.
Exactly. So what is this supposed to do again? So he takes this wire he's looking at like, what in the world did you do?
Basically, once he plugs it in, this technology was, as far as Cal understood it, was part interstellar GPS, part interstellar hacking software. So basically, you plug it in, and it's going to get you where you need to go.
So Owen does this, and along with that and his technomancy powers and whatnot, you just hear him over the comms go, "Whoa! Jeez. This is incredible. Where did you get this from?"
Ask the cat.
Right, okay. Jeez. Wow, I can see everything so much better. Oh, dear.
What? What's up?
Okay. So, there's a risk that we need to decide if we're going to take right now.
Okay.
Wait, what is it?
The moment we detach that from the computer, they're going to know. Like,
They being the lizard folks?
yes, or whoever's monitoring. Whoever's monitoring it. I don't know if it's the lizards or not, but whoever's monitoring that is going to know when that thing is disconnected from the computer.
Okay, we figured that.
Yeah.
Yes. But the good thing is they won't be able to backtrace it to us.
Unless there's somebody here who's working with whoever implanted that in the first place, which, based on this here, I think there is.
Wait a second. I just had a great idea.
What's that?
Can you put a bug in here instead?
Apparently I can do anything right now because, oh my gosh.
Because, like, if you put a bug into here after we fix their bug, that means we can spy on them when they're trying to fix the problem.
They're going to realize that their thing's not working anymore very quickly, and they'll come back and replace it or whatnot. We need this to figure out who's doing it.
Right.
Like, here's the thing, is that we don't need a bug in the captain's office because, they probably use his computer because his is the least accessible by people like us.
Right. I'm just saying after we take this out, maybe we can put something in.
Even if we put it in, it won't matter. Like, once you
Okay.
take this out, they're going to know. It's part of the whole thing.
Okay.
Basically, think of it like a dead man switch.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's weird. Even if I cut off the internet, it's not going to... Like, when I cut off the internet, it won't send that signal. There's a radio signal attached to this, and I can't actually disable it.
I mean, it makes sense. If the building lost
Wait.
power. Yeah.
Radio signal.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no. You got that smell on your face.
What disrupts radio waves?
I don't know. Aluminum foil?
Putting things too close to a microwave. We have a portable microwave with us. Whips out Revlon.
Owen looks at it and shakes his
I'll
head.
explode.
Owen, you can't even see it, but Owen shakes his head like, no, it's not that kind of radio wave.
You said it was a radio signal.
Yes, I said it was a radio signal. I meant, generally speaking, it's not that kind of radio signal.
You just don't want me to You just don't want me to blow dry a computer.
Well, no, you can go right ahead and do that. I'm telling you, it's not going to help in this situation. This is definitely something I've never seen before. Okay. Look,
I had an idea.
what's that?
Do you know the frequency?
Can I what?
Do you know the frequency?
Or the radio signal?
Hold on. He types a bunch of things into the computer and then, like, pops up somehow now this computer has, like, audio, or not audio, like, signal, deciphering software on it suddenly, and he like runs it through a myriad of things, and he's just like, okay, I got it.
Okay,
you
so that's easy.
Send it the inverse signal?
What?
What'll that do?
It's destructive interference. It'll interfere with itself.
I could try. I have no way of guaranteeing if it'll work or not, because we're gonna have to unplug it and I won't have a connection to it any longer. But it's better than nothing. All right.
Here we go.
All right, here it goes. So I'm going to cut the internet. I'm going to send that reverse signal, and then your job is to power down the computer, yank that thing out of there, and get out of there as fast as you can.
No problem.
Mm-hmm.
And put the other one in, and all that stuff. And probably
Right.
You got to turn the computer back on too. So.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so we can't just yank the cord. Gotcha.
No, you have to shut down the computer. Normally.
Cal's already got the shutdown sequence ready to go.
Right.
He's just waiting for it to be
Right,
controlled.
exactly. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You can see it like on the computer screen, like it pops up and says no internet connections. Like internet's off.
Shut down. Now, grab it.
Gotcha. Opening. Grabbing it out. This is it,
Cal
right?
will insert the other one. Yep, that's the right. Pull it in, screw it up, computer's back on. All in less than a minute.
Nice.
All right,
Go.
fire it up. Let's go.
Yeah, okay. Out. All right.
Grab the last bag. We will meet you at the van.
Yep. So Owen sets everything up and gets everything back up, and he goes back over the other two computers, make sure they're back together properly, turns them on, whatnot, and closes up everything, and looks down at Apollo and just taps his shoulders, like, do you want to jump on here, or do you just want to walk?
I don't trust you. I'm walking.
Okay.
Yeah. Cal and Sync will walk and okay. Yep. I do apologize for the little hiccup there. Everything should be back to normal. Everything is good. Everything should be back running as smoothly as it possibly can be.
Yep, we're all set. Call us if you have any problems.
Oh, we'll do. Yeah. It's still coming back, but the routers probably resetting themselves and whatnot. But no,
Yep.
is everything okay though?
Yeah, everything's great.
Everything is 100% fine.
Good.
Yep.
Great.
Talk to you later.
Yeah. Oh, one thing though.
What?
Oh, Captain Strong just wanted me to make sure I got your names.
My name is Herb N Spices with a Y.
Mm-hmm.
And Sage.
Sage Holler.
Okay. She looks at you as like, those are the fakest names I've ever heard, but I don't care.
I mean, my real name sounds like a fake name too. What are you gonna do?
Right. Okay. Herb and Sage, thank you for your
Herb.
help. Herb, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for your help. Have a good day.
Yep, you too.
So, Owen, in the meantime, is got everything up, so he's unlocked the door and he steps out, and him and Apollo are walking, and you guys get to the elevators first. It's gonna take Owen and Apollo a little bit longer to get there, a minute or so, because you guys just got out of there. He had to actually fix everything up real quick, so you guys just going, or are you guys waiting by the elevators for him?
We see them walking, we'll wait.
You don't see him walking. It takes them a few more minutes to get out than you guys.
Okay, then we said we would meet you by the van.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So to the van we go.
Okay. So, you guys make it outside, no problem. Apollo and Owen get into the elevators. They go down. The elevator doors open. They start walking up, but before they can get outside, a officer stands directly in their path and says, "Oh, excuse me." And Owen looks up, like, "Oh, yes, sir. How can I help you?" I heard you guys had a problem with my computer. Looks up at its Captain Strong, like Captain uniform, like, "Yes, sir. Yes. Sorry, it was just a issue with the network card. But no, we're good. Everything's fine. It's been replaced, and we're gonna we had to replace it with an older version. We'll get you guys a newer one soon." Okay. kind of eyes him and Apollo. What's the cat for? Owen, without thinking much about it, reaches down, picks up Apollo to show him the clip on Apollo's collar. Like, he's a emotional support cat. Strong looks at him like, looks kind of familiar.
Apollo at this point just starts nuzzling Owen. Just like, down.
I'm trying. Hold on a second. So he kind of like gives you like some ear scratches, just like he's like, yes, he's my cat. It's great. And as he gently puts you down, and he's like, no, I mean, it's just like any other cat, right? Emotional support cat that tech people bring with them all the time. Bye. So Owen just kind of walks around the officer, the captain, who just stands there, lets him go, and just kind of eyes you guys. But you guys make it out well enough. Meet up by the van.
Yep. So at this point, Cal has taken the network card and has placed it, of all places, into the cat carrier.
Why there?
Well, it's funny you ask why the cat carrier. Because, first of all, did anyone bother to ask why the cat carrier has access to the radio signals?
No.
Because this is more than just a cat carrier.
Okay.
It always is with you.
This isn't mine. Apollo, what is this?
That would be my spaceship.
What?
Ooh.
What? We haven't even... What?
Yeah, it's the only thing we have here that's going to jam the radio signal. Because it has its own.
Interesting.
Well played.
Indeed.
He's not the only one who's always prepared.
Right? Yeah. So, Owen looks over at Apollo. So you're really from space then, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of a thing.
I still think it's an act.
At this point, while they're talking, Cal is already back to the van out.
Oh, yeah.
And once he knows they're clear of cameras, turns the cloaking off. Also, y'all might want to ditch those outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look good in this.
It makes your
Can I
butt.
wear it around the house?
Wait, no, Athena likes you in it. So, no, you don't want to wear that, right?
No, Athena likes him in nothing.
Oh, right.
Apollo just looks at Sync. Makes my butt look big.
What?
Why are you looking at my butt?
It's kind of hard to miss in that suit.
And you do, and you're a cat. You kind of like to show everybody your rear side.
Apollo immediately hops on Sync's leg and starts kneading with the claws out. I'll show you whose butt looks big.
Cal looks at Owen and goes, if you start kneading on anybody, you're done.
No, I grew out of that a long, long, long time ago.
Say you're sorry.
No!
Apollo digs in deeper.
Harvard, say you're sorry.
His butt looks huge.
So now Apollo wraps around Sync's hand.
Oh, gosh!
Sync,
And because...
sync. At this point...
Hold on. And because Cal is that guy, Cal hits, nudges something in so it looks like Sync's, so he, nudges into Sync in such a way that makes it look like Sync's hand hits the radio, and Sir Mix-a-Lot starts playing.
Oh,
I like big butts, and I cannot lie.
So,
Really?
Sync, at this point, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you very politely to please roll to take a powerful blow, because...
no problem.
Because Sync is... Apollo has dug in 3 times now, and I'm like, okay, that's... This...
There we go.
Boom! Alright.
Also, Apollo, are you angry?
Yeah.
Qualifies as hurting someone important.
I'd agree with this, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations. You've worked off your anger issues, but,
But by turning Sync into a scratching post.
Exactly. But Sync, what are you going to do now that you've hit a 8 on a powerful blow?
I mean, the lashing out verbally, taking advantage of my influence to inflict a condition.
Okay.
But
What do you want to do? Like, say it. Do it.
oh, jeez. Jeez, I don't even know anymore.
Also, I'd like to point out that every time we're riding around in the car, all I can picture is this is Final Fantasy 15, the furry edition.
Yes. Just kind of hanging out. Yeah, Six guy kind of like yell at Apollo and say, "God, jeez, it's fine. You can, yeah, fine. If you want to look better for Athena, go ahead and take off whatever that stupid suit is." Trying to mark insecure, I guess.
Yeah, so you no longer have influence over Apollo, but he's now insecure.
Yep.
Oh, did I lose influence?
Yeah,
that
that's burning your influence, yeah.
Yeah. I guess I can't provoke him to foolhardy action, so yeah, that makes sense. Go for it.
Alright.
So I mark insecure?
Yep.
I'm already insecure, so that's not good.
You were already
Guiltless or guilty?
Yeah, guilty. I was actually thinking guilty.
Guilty.
Make it feel guilty for scratching you somehow. I don't know how that works, but because clearly doesn't care. But you know, there you go.
Apollo hears the music and he starts dancing. Okay, fine. I'll leave you alone.
Oh my God, Becky! Look at that cat's butt.
Wait, that's not the line. Sing it right. Dang it.
I mean, if we're gonna do that, I mean, fine. I'll put it on.
What?
He clicks a button, and you hear the burr, 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 as if the CD changer is finally shifting. And it finally, after 4 notes, goes. And then a song starts playing that Cal has here specifically for Apollo. It is the theme. It is one of the songs from the Aristocats. Everybody wants to be a cat. Everybody wants to be a cat.
I think it's a fair choice.
I mean, don't you?
What is Owen's reaction to all of this?
He's just blankly staring out the window at this point. Like, he clearly has the, I just want to be home now. Let me out of this car.
Oh, no. There's still 2 parts of this deal you have to finish up. We have to analyze that, and you have to undo the chemicals.
No, I didn't mean, like, home. He didn't say that. He just has this look like, I just want to be out of this car.
Mm-hmm. We're going to take a nice, long, scenic drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
welcome to the group, Owen.
So, here's the thing with that, though. Out of absolutely nowhere, suddenly, like, the music that's playing stops, and instead, you get the Siamese Cat song from Lady and the Tramp playing over the speakers.
Sync looks back at Owen.
Owen just gives the, like, it is like, By the way, he has his hand clearly on, like, the car door, like, to have some kind of connection with the car.
Cal sort of gives Owen the look in the rearview mirror. Was that you?
Maybe.
He's a bad liar. Actually, I thought he was a bad liar. You're actually a good liar.
Well, if it wasn't you, then they just hacked my car, and it's a problem.
Oh, no. They didn't hack your car.
Okay, good.
Actually, speaking of which, Owen again puts his hand on the door on the car itself, and any music that's playing, like, kind of stops for a second, gets a little, like, staticky, and then comes back just fine. It's like, okay, there we go.
What was that?
I just installed an extra 3 firewalls in here so they can't hack your car.
Yeah, firewalls in the car. Of course you do. Yeah.
I already had 5.
Yeah, well, you've got 3 extra that I've created out of nothing. That means no one actually knows how to get through them yet. So, just my little way of saying thanks.
He fits in so well.
We're not out of the woods yet.
No, we're not. Owen just, like, holds his head suddenly, like, oof.
Okay, you need to stop using your power.
Yeah, apparently. Gosh,
Yeah.
I've never felt like this when I've been using Technomancy.
You have been using a lot more than probably usual.
We also just juiced you up with alien tech.
That's also true. Yeah. That is actually also very true.
Alright, so let's get back to the base. We'll isolate that in a place where it can't broadcast radio signals. The base is isolated for that reason anyway. And we will get an analysis done on you.
Right. Is that going to be... Do you need me to stop the radio signal from that, or can this be ported in through something?
The carrying case is stopping the signal. Right
Okay.
now.
Oh, it's a carrying case. Okay. I thought you said it was a spaceship.
Yeah, it's the cat carrier.
Oh.
The cat carrier is the spaceship.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
Fair enough. Anyway. So you guys make it back. Grab the cat carrier. You guys start walking in, and Owen is not in front per se, but he's out quickly and is more walking directly towards the lab. Sync, you notice something about your friend. His tail looks slightly different.
How so?
Well, he's got that brownish, like, fur, the golden brown fur, whatnot. Well, his tail suddenly, like, the end of it, suddenly is lighter colored on the end of it. It looks natural, but it wasn't like that before.
Weird. So he's got to kind of look at that and like look around at his friend. Hey, Owen?
Huh?
You try a new fashion trend on your tail or something?
What? He looks down.
Your tail.
He looks down and his eyes kind of widen, like, that's new.
Like, I know I can do like the whole changing fur color thing,
Right.
but
Didn't
didn't think that was one of your powers.
He brings his tail up into his head and looks at it like, he kind of feels it like, that's, huh. No, I didn't do that. On purpose. Kind of drops his tail and just kind of like...
What's this stuff that you're doing to you anyway?
That's what I hope to find out.
Kind of shrugs like, I've done technomancy a lot before this. I never had a problem before, but ever since those lizards ejected me with all their powers, suddenly I feel like if I exert myself too much, I just start getting really tired all of a sudden. Today it was kind of taxing.
So you're going to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Okay? It shouldn't, we'll figure out a way to analyze that.
Right.
Right now, we're getting you inside. I want to run a couple of tests. You're going to lay down. If you fall asleep, you fall asleep. I don't need you awake to run a test.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see. Let's...
We'll take care of things with you. Oh, and don't worry.
Thank you. So, once he gets in, he lays down immediately on whatever table you point him to.
No, Cal's better than that. He has a full-fledged, hospital bed on wheels ready to go.
Oh, sweet. So he'll take his shoes off and just lay in the bed, just like...
Hey, just before I do this, I need to ask one question.
What's that?
You're giving me permission to draw some blood and run some tests,
Please,
yes?
yes, that's fine.
Okay, good.
Whatever it is, just go ahead.
So Cal's gonna draw some blood.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna take a couple of different fur. Not actually like snips. He's actually this is gonna hurt a little bit. He's gonna pluck a couple of hairs, just like from an arm, and then he's gonna pluck the discolored ones from the tail.
Right. Oh. Okay.
All right.
Ow.
You get some rest.
Yeah.
Palmer,
Yeah.
you might want to call home. You're not going home tonight.
That's fine by me.
It looks like this.
Oh.
I'm going to be spending most of my time dealing with this analysis. I need you to make sure he's okay.
Gladly. Palmer takes out his cell phone and he goes to call his folks. Just to let him know.
Right. So you get your dad on the other line, like, hello.
Hey, Dad. It's me. It's Harvard.
Harvard, what's up?
So you know that I'm staying over here at Cal with Owen. And we're all kind of like hanging out here for the night. He's gonna help me study for a literature test I got going on. So we're just gonna be spending the night here.
You know, that's fun, actually. One of your teachers called me today.
Oh, nice. Which one?
It was your... Hold on a second. It was your English teacher.
English teacher. That's Mrs. Hanson, right?
Sure. Yeah. Said you got the highest score on the last test that you took.
Oh, that was that test.
Yeah.
Okay. That was not Mrs. Hanson. But
No,
still, it's okay.
that's right. No, it was not.
Oh, yeah. That's because Owen and Cal have been helping me to study a little bit more.
Oh,
that's why I'm
good.
kind of doing it again.
Okay. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. Guess hanging out with that human kid is actually paying off for you, so... Okay, you can stay over there.
Glad you approved, Dad.
Hey! It's helping you stay straight in school, you know? What can I argue about? You just make sure you're, not getting any trouble now, right?
Yep, you know it, Dad. Talk to you later.
Oh, Harvard, one thing.
One thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
just, when you get a moment, could you, like tomorrow when you're on the way home and whatnot, remember to, get something, get like a nice little card for your mother. It's her birthday in 2 days.
Oh, jeez, mom's birthday too. Sure, yeah. I get her a card. That's
At
fine.
least, or whatever, but, she loves those cards. Just make sure you get her something this year.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll get her something.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Dad.
Yep.
You have a good night.
Have a good one. Clicks off.
Yeah, this whole time, Cal is now running all of the diagnostic tests, the blood work, see what's going on, comparing the hair samples, any and all chemical screens, analyses,
Right.
looking for anything he can find.
So the blood work's actually going to take a while, but the the fur samples, there is an immediate difference that you can tell between the normal fur follicles and the discolored ones. It looks like on the discolored ones that it almost looks like when hair is graying out, how it just kind of like loses all color or whatnot.
It's dying.
Yes. Sort of, yeah. Obviously it's not falling out like easier or whatnot, but the hair, the fur itself is just like devoid of any color or life to it, so to speak. Like that is easy for you to tell. And based on his age, you would know that that's not something that should be happening.
Yeah. And he's just going to do the typical take notes and write that. He's not going to say anything.
Right. Any chemical analysis you do on the fur itself doesn't bring back anything, even on the discolored something. It doesn't have any different properties to it than cat hair should, or for an anthropomorphic lynx. The blood work and like preliminary results does come back with an element inside his blood that is completely foreign, that you at preliminary results cannot discern, like, what it is. You've never seen it before. There's definitely something in his blood that is, one, shouldn't be there, and two, isn't identifiable by just a preliminary scan. It's something you're going to have to run a long test on.
Well, Cal's a chemist.
Right.
He has all the stuff to do that.
Right, no, I know he does. I'm just saying that that's going to be something that takes the computer to run, like, almost overnight.
All right, he'll be running that and any other, like, he'll be throwing things through a mass spectrometer. He'll be doing anything and any and all analytical tests he can think of. A tox screen, a drug screen, everything.
So
the first thing he is going to do, though, is he is going to specifically, and this test he can do fast. The first screen he's going to do is he's going to run a screen for any of the chemical agents he knows to be in DP50.
You do not find any of those.
Okay. Then he's going to run the normal rest of it.
Right.
Because I figured the DP50 one he can do.
Right, yeah, no, yeah. You do not recognize any DP50 inside his blood in any way. Through the rest of your tests, it all kind of leads back to the same thing. There is something different in his blood that should not be there, at least as far as you know, even though he's a feline. Like, that is just not something that naturally occurs in any living body. And like, everything's pinging back, there's something here that should not be here. Like, so you've now verified that there's something in his blood.
All right. From a comparative standpoint, is it the same component that was in Brutus's blood?
No.
Okay. Because he would have had that data on
right,
file
yeah,
as well.
yeah. That is not, it's not pinging back with anything that you've collected so far.
Okay. Now time to run some more extreme tests. Yeah, we just get the montage of Cal working through the night on all these tests.
Right.
And every time we get a screenshot of him with the computer, there's just like a little pile that gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's just cupcake wrappers.
Nice.
So that's
vanilla cupcakes and Sunny D.
Right. So while that's going on, Apollo and Syce, what are you guys doing?
So Apollo fell asleep where the cupcake wrapper started.
He's under the cupcake wrappers. Oh my god.
Apollo is buried under cupcake wrappers right now.
And Syce is discarding the jumpsuits. Because you gotta get rid of that evidence.
So, by the way, Apollo, like, whenever you decide to wake up, you have a friend sleeping directly next to you.
As Syce passes by and sees her sitting next to him, he's carrying this load of jumpsuits, and he's gonna accidentally trip and throw the jumpsuits on top of Athena.
Okay.
To scare her and make her dash away.
Well, you do that, but she doesn't. She instead cuddles closer, like, nuzzles more into Apollo because she's scared. Because he's scared, so she basically nuzzles directly into her protector.
Apollo's passed out.
Harvard, I'm trying to work. Can you not make a bit of a fuss?
Oh, fine. So he picks up the jumpsuits and he tries to kind of like tug Athena away.
Kind of like.
Oh.
Good. She just kind of like kicks at you, not like harmfully, just like gently, like kicks your hand away. Like, no, I'm here.
He doesn't stop typing. Just goes, all right, trash can in the fencing room. Hit the brown button. Follow the instructions on the bottles. Use them labeled 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Fine, I got it. So, Syce takes his tongue out of her.
Yeah, the instructions are how to burn clothes.
Gotcha.
Nice.
So he goes over to the trash can to follow the instructions.
Do you do this inside the lab, or do you take this outside, or?
He probably has one of those exhaust points where, like...
Fair.
Yeah, that's why I said
smells
inside the
the
fencing room, which is also the baking room.
Right.
Serves multiple purposes.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, you can fence while the easy bake ovens are working.
Ooh.
Okay, then.
What?
No, just had a
Oh,
fun.
come on. Easy bake ovens are not even the craziest thing I've done.
No, but I was just trying to think of fencing and easy bake ovens, but had this funny idea. Anyway, so Cal, as you're working into the night, you hear just like a knock on the lab door or the shed door.
Cal pulls up the camera.
It's your father.
Unlocks the door.
Yeah, like he stands for a moment before he realizes, oh, he unlocked the door. Okay, just and comes in, closes the door.
Gets in, shuts the door, immediately locks the door.
Right. It's like, oh, Cal, you guys here?
Yeah, what's up?
He looks out, sees like Owen like asleep on the. Owen just passed out. He's just asleep on the bed there. He just looks over, sees all this, like, oh, okay. Anyway, you got a new cat, I see. Just slightly larger and less feral.
And that one's paper trained.
Yeah. I was just wondering if you wanted anything like to eat. I haven't seen you come in for dinner or anything like that.
Ooh.
Cal stops and sort of looks at the pile of cupcake wrappers.
Oh. You know,
As
really though, like
he does that, Apollo shifts, and you just see the wrappers just fall on the floor.
Oh, okay. So
I'll take some dinner if you're offering. Said Caelus, peers around from the side of the couch.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I made some mac and cheese for everyone.
Sounds great, Mr. Porter.
Yeah, it's I guess I should have just brought it here with me. I'll be right back. So he leaves.
Dad, hold on.
What? Okay.
Palmer, if you want to go inside, you can.
I figured I'd just bring it here for you guys.
I'm okay with waiting here.
If you want to bring Daniel down, come on.
He ate already. It's actually kind of late, like decently late already. He's like, oh, he ate already. He's actually asleep. I don't want to disturb him. He didn't have the best of days today.
Cal just stops typing for a minute and just punches the desk. Damn it.
No, it was finding out about Mom. Figured I had to tell him something.
Yeah. This is gonna be running for a minute. I'll go grab the mac and cheese. I could use a break anyway.
Oh, cool. Thanks. There's a stack of plates next to it too. Just that and like glasses, and I had some pop bottles if you want to bring this out. They're all in a nice box there.
Yeah. So Cal's gonna go make sure the door's locked after he leaves and just head up and ignore the kitchen immediately and head upstairs.
Mm-hmm. So when you get into Daniel's, because I'm assuming that's where you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is asleep. Like when you get into his room, he's just out.
Cal just sort of stands there in the doorway for a minute. I'm sorry, buddy.
So when you say that, Daniel actually starts to stir up a bit. Because with the light in the room and that, he just kind of looks up and is like, Dad, is it? Oh, Cal? Is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey. Cal? Is it true what happened to Mom?
Yeah, it is, buddy.
You're gonna find her, right? You, Syce, and Apollo?
Every breath I have, I will find her.
He actually looks like, and when you say that, it actually looks like he straight up relaxes a bit. I thought you would.
And I will find what they took from us. And I will fulfill that promise I made to you.
I know. It's so weird, though.
What is?
I knew a lizard child in preschool. It didn't seem like he was a bad guy.
Not. Wait. Cal just like has the like he's going to say something, has to stop and thought. It's like, Daniel,
Yeah.
you're a genius.
Huh?
I know you're supposed to be asleep, but care for a second round of dinner with Apollo Sync in the gang?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to, but I actually feel really not great today. I think I should just go to sleep.
Okay.
But what do you think I just did? Because I don't know.
May have given me a lead.
Oh. Lead in what?
I know. On how to find Mom.
Oh. Well, cool.
And I know this is going to sound weird and a little selfish of me, but could you do me a favor and at least let me carry you down, and could you at least stay in the lab tonight?
Oh, sure, okay.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
So Cal let him pick up the obligatory blanket and pillow setup, whatever he needs.
Mhm. And you can carry him.
Come back. Yeah, come back to the shed. No mac and cheese, no food.
Right. So.
Disappointed.
Right.
but-
So you come in with Daniel. Is like, Fine looks actually like, yeah, that's not dinner. Why'd you bring Daniel down here? I thought I told you he was
Hold on.
sleeping.
Yeah, 1 second. Palmer, would you mind?
Well, what?
Get the food the quick way.
Oh, fine. So, Paul opens up a portal, kind of sinks into the sofa, to appear in the kitchen. He gets the plates of mac and cheese.
Well, no. So the mac and cheese itself is in a big baking dish, because it's
Oh,
not just the normal box mac and cheese. Like, this is baked, nice breadcrumb topping crust kind of thing. It's got like 3 different cheeses inside of it. This is mac and cheese.
Sid gives himself a little bit extra.
Well, I mean,
Bring the casserole dish.
Yeah, just bring the whole thing.
I'll bring the whole dish? Okay,
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's this
bring that, and I'll
big
bring the plates.
baking pan kind of thing. He made enough for.
That's a lot easier.
Yeah, he made enough for, because he knew there'd be multiple people. So.
Yeah, so all that's happening. Dad,
Yeah.
there's Daniel's yearbooks from preschool.
They gave those.
Yearbooks from
Class pictures.
Um.
Yeah, you have the photo sheet that has everyone's picture on it with their name.
Yeah, in the attic. Why?
Because that may be a way we can figure out what to do next.
Huh? What does preschool have to do with anything?
I'm assuming Daniel's back asleep at this
Oh
point.
yeah, he's out.
Daniel said that he knew a lizard child when he was in preschool.
So your father immediately like looks down and thinks about it a bit and nods like, yeah, you know what? I remember that kid. He used to see the family every time we'd come to pick up Daniel. It was kind of strange. There's not really a lot of families that live in Caelus City for obvious reasons.
Yeah, and that's a place to start.
The Zedek family?
I'm going to believe you on that one.
No. That's I remember them because as I said, you don't forget the one lizard family you've ever met, whatnot. No, Daniel knew the kid's name. What was it? Because they were friends-ish in. I mean, everyone was friends in preschool. It was a class of 20 of them.
It's preschool.
Right.
Everyone's a friend.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Cal's like, yeah, I was too busy getting my PhD in chemistry.
Yeah.
First speech.
Spoiler alert, that was 5 years ago. Cal was 11.
Right, yeah. Yeah. No, we just let you alone on that one. No, I think his name was Gregory? Yeah, Gregory Zenik. It's a kid's name.
At that point, Sink walks out of the wall carrying the casserole dish of macaroni and cheese and the plates. He says, "Oh, please tell me we're going to be breaking into a preschool like we did the police building. I mean, like we did when we played hooky."
Palmer.
Cal?
Yes.
1 second, Dad. We're not breaking into a preschool. 1, the kid would be 9 by now, so there's no point.
Aww.
2, no. Yes, Dad.
What, breaking into a police station?
We did not break into a police station. We were invited inside.
What did you do today?
Acquired some technology that we are pretty sure the lizard people were using to spy on the police.
Okay.
We had permission from the detective we're working with. It's not like we did this on our own.
It's actually true. It wasn't illegal this time.
So you're telling me a police detective let 216 or 3? Was he with you? Who is he anyway?
He is my tech guy.
Your what?
My tech guy.
Oh,
I'm a chemist, not an engineer.
right. Okay, so your tech guy. I'm assuming he had to go with you, and then
We all 4 of us went.
all 4 of you.
Yeah. He
Apollo.
looks over. He looks over from the pile of cupcake wrappers and the emotional support cat badges hanging down off the side of the table.
Oh. They felt whatever. Anyway, you mean to tell me that a police detective enlisted 3 16-ish-year-olds and a cat to help him out with something?
And we did a good job, too.
No, I mean to insinuate that we explained the situation to him, explained our plan, and he said, "Okay, do it."
Oh. I don't know if that makes you feel any better.
Dad,
But
do you want to find Mom?
yes.
Do you want to find the assholes who stole my formula?
I mean, I kind of figured the two are the same, but yes.
Okay. And that's exactly what getting that piece of technology is going to allow us to do. In theory, we should be able to trace where it's sending its radio signal to figure out what the heck is going on.
Okay.
Just to be safe, though, I've prepped a guest room in here. I've already made sure the house is perfectly locked down.
Thank you. All right.
Thanks for the mac and cheese.
You're welcome.
Also, Dad,
Yes.
if you go into the upper right-hand corner of the cabinet in the guest room,
Mm-hmm.
you'll find your favorite.
Thank you.
And before you ask, yes, I know I'm not legally allowed to acquire it. Don't ask questions.
I wasn't going to. Wait. How do you know which is my favorite? Never mind. Never mind.
How many times as a kid did you ask me to take out the bottles?
Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I've taught my child horrible things. That's okay.
No.
We're so thankful.
Yes.
No, your child is observant.
Yes.
Also, you'll also find a mini fridge in the room, and in the freezer you'll find a giant whiskey stone.
Thank you.
Chemist, right?
Yep.
I mean, that's all bartending is just, chemistry.
Right? It's just gonna look at you. It's like, so when are you taking up mixology?
You assume I haven't?
No, I was just asking you when, so I guess that means past then.
Do you want something special?
No.
I assumed you were not. I know you were on the rocks guy.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just maybe some other time.
15.
Yeah, maybe some other time. Right now, I think good. I think that'll just be fine the way it is. So he goes off and grabs the whiskey bottle and the glass. And
it's Glenlivet 15 Scotch.
Right, Scotch, right?
It's
Yeah,
good stuff.
Yeah, it's Scotch.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Right. So he grabs that and just takes the bottle and just goes into the room and just sits. Like, he's gone.
Looks over at Palmer. By the way, thank you for picking that up for me.
You're welcome.
You have the ability to change your appearance. No one's going to know.
No, it's true. It makes it easier. And you have the ability to make fake IDs.
I do. Mr. Spices.
So, anyway, good.
At this point, Cal goes and grabs himself a scoop of mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Ditto for Sync, yeah.
Oh, it's great, by the way. Like, your father's very good at this somehow.
Is that one awake?
Yeah, he comes in, like, he does kind of wake up. Like, he's been kind of, like, in and out a little bit here and there, but the moment he's awake and alertish, he does still look tired, but yeah, he's awake.
You're having some of this, right, Owen?
I probably should.
Cool. I got you a plate. There you go.
Oh, thanks. Sits up a bit and sighs as he starts eating. It's like, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
My dad can't cook a lot of things. Mac and cheese is one of the few he can.
Your father made this? That's cool. Did you find out anything yet?
There's something in your blood I can't identify. I'm running a much more larger myriad of tests to try and figure it out.
Well, that's not good.
Well, it's interesting because it's none of the chemicals I've already encountered them using.
It's weird. So Owen eats kind of slowly, but he's mostly quiet and like at the moment as he looks also a little distant too. He takes a breath. He's like, I've never felt this tired before.
It'll be fine.
Look, if I pushed you too hard today, I apologize.
No, I agreed to do it, and because I've done intense stuff before, but this just felt, I don't know, Dave just felt different. Alien tech notwithstanding.
Look, I'm not the best at doing this. I'm usually very focused on the task I need to do. And what started out as me trying to get back something that was stolen has turned into something so much more. And there are 2 people involved in this that I will do anything that I can to save. And I mean anything that I can. And I'm gonna need all the help I can get to do that.
And I want to figure out if there's a way to reverse whatever they did to me too. So I'm here.
We'll figure that out for sure too. Right, Cal?
Let me rephrase that. There are 3 people I need to save.
Well, there we go.
And the only thing I can determine right now is that anytime you use any of your abilities, whether it's the ones you had or the ones they gave you, it's doing something to you. Something that the more you use it, the less chance we have to reverse it. So as much as it's going to suck, my suggestion right now is to not play hero.
I think if I just take it easy and don't get too, don't use too much in one day, I think I'll be fine. Because I've been using...
There is no too much. You're not going to do it, Owen. You're fine. We got it.
I've been using my powers most of the time still, and I haven't had a day like this. I just went too deep, I think.
Oh, then it won't happen again.
Right.
That's why I said we got it for now.
Mm-hmm.
Owen.
Yes?
I'm a scientist. I speak in facts.
Yeah.
I deal with facts. So if I'm saying something as absolute as I just said that, it's not something to be taken lightly.
No, I understand that. But I'm not going to...
suggesting heavily to take a couple of days off from using your powers.
He looks at you like, I will try, but I also am going to find who did this to me. And if we find him faster with my abilities, then we won't have to worry about the ongoing effects of it.
Do you know what it's doing to you every time you use them?
I have an idea.
Because I can pretty much surmise it from what I figured out.
What's that?
And I was trying to be nice and not flat out say it.
Please do.
But you're really giving me no choice in this matter.
You're dying, Owen.
He looks at you, Syce, and he's like, kind of nods, like, yeah, that's what I thought was happening.
The discoloration on your tail?
Yeah.
Has come from rapid onset chemical aging. Basically, it's what happens when, from a human, it's what happens when you age and your hair turns gray.
Right.
It's starting at the tip of your tail and it's working its way down. Every time you use your powers, whether it's the ones you had or the ones they gave you, that's increasing and accelerating that process. The more you use your powers, the less of a chance we have to stop whatever the hell they did to you.
That's why, bottom line, you're benched.
Guys, I said I'll help out where I can. I'll take it easy though. Because, yeah, today was something else. But he looks at you like, can I keep the glasses though? Because these are really cool.
On one condition. You will promise me that for the next 4 days, you will not use your powers at all.
He thinks and kind of raises his eyes up a bit, like, 3 of the 4 days I can promise you.
Why can't you promise the 4th?
'Cause I kind of promised the networking teacher that I would have something network complete for him, and I don't have enough time to do it normally now.
That's fine. I'll cover for you.
He looks at you like, you have no idea how to network anything.
No, I don't, but I have a good idea how to make excuses. I'll cover for you. This is more important than school.
I've never missed, like, anything, though.
That's okay, I'll make it cooler.
What?
You need to lighten up anyway.
Sig, it's not me completely that is, like, trying to, be this awesome student and whatnot. You realize the pressure I get from home?
Yeah, I know a little bit about pressure.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
True.
No matter what, you staying alive and you staying safe, that's more important than any of the other junk going on right now. So, don't. We got it.
Well, let's see if Cal's equipment can even figure out what this stuff is in the first place. Maybe we can just figure out a way to reverse it ourselves.
You don't get it, do you? How the hell can you be so damn cavalier about this? That you are so worried about impressing people who are probably already way impressed with you, that you would rather do that than try to keep yourself alive. There are 2 people right now in this room that I've said I'm going to save, and I don't know a damn way how to save either of them. I do know how to prevent one of them from killing themselves, though, and he doesn't want to listen. So if you want to be so damn cavalier about that, that's fine. But I am not going to help you if that's how it's going to be. Are we clear?
It's just like, dude, calm down, I got it. Just...
No.
You don't understand, I'm not used to this kind of a thing.
Okay. There is a little boy in the next room asleep right now, who I have spent 5 years of my life trying to save. And just when I thought I had a way to do it, these people showed up, and took all of that away to try and weaponize and monetize it. These same people have now done something to you. I don't know how to fix either. I know how to slow it down, but I don't know how to fix it. And you know how much it bothers me when I don't know how to fix something?
A lot, I can tell. Same amount that bothers me when I can't do something.
The difference is, I'm asking you to put what you can do on hold, so you'll be able to do it.
I told you. I hear you. I'm going to.
You didn't say I promise.
Fine, I promise.
Sig holds out his hand.
Is my word that crap to you?
I want to be sure, man. I don't make you swear a whole lot to me, but I'm making you do this one.
Just gonna hold his hand up because he's tired.
And so he kind of grasps it and says, "We're gonna help you out, okay?"
Oh, I know.
Also, I'd like to, at this point, trigger a mechanical thing.
What's up?
Oh, sweet.
That was definitely my vulnerability or weakness move.
Oh, yeah, it was.
When you share a vulnerability or weakness with somebody, hold 2. Spend the hold 1 for 1 to clear a condition or add a team to the pool when you are with them.
There you go.
And I'm going to immediately spend 1 of that hold to clear insecure.
Nice.
I'm still angry.
Right. You've been angry ever since you saw the first videotape, haven't you? Like, I don't think that's ever gone away. Or maybe it did at one point, I don't remember. Anyway. So, does anything else happen, like, this night, or does the day just kind of go?
After that little heated exchange, Cal is just going to go and bury himself in any and all of the research that he has between the analysis of the weaponized DP-50, between the blood analysis, between the notes he can remember, everything. He's just...
Yeah.
And while that's going on, like throughout the rest of the night, like Syce's gonna stay up with Owen until he eventually falls asleep, talking about stuff like games and movies and.
Yeah, that doesn't take too long. Like he
Good.
just kind of passes out again.
Because the movies he watches. But yeah, no, he keeps up with them as long as he can.
Yeah.
Palmer.
What?
Do you believe he's gonna stick to what he said?
He swore to me. I'm gonna hold him to it.
Much as I hate to do it, I have a full screen on everything in his body. If he decides to be cavalier about it, let me know, and it will not take me long to whip something up that will suppress those powers.
Alright.
It might not be permanent, but if he doesn't want to listen, I'll make him listen.
Cal, just tell me one thing. You've got this, right?
If I'm being honest, I don't know. This whole thing has spiraled out of control. Initially, it was someone stole my work. Then it turned into a weapon. Then the doctor who knew everything was kidnapped. Then he may or may not have been involved. Then my mother's been spying. I don't know anymore. This whole thing has spiraled out of control. All I wanted to do was cure my brother. That's it. That's all I ever set out to do. And now look where that's got us.
It's got us with information.
We're on the brink of an interspecies war. We have a tenuous peace at best.
They wanted a war anyway. That's not our fault.
So, no. I don't know if I've got this. But what I do know is that I come across and I sit here like I'm the only one in the room. Like everything around me is pawns on the chessboard. And I do that because I've seen what happens if I mess up, and I don't like that at all. So between all of the remarks and everything, there are very few people that I explicitly trust, especially with this. And please know that you're one of them.
That means a lot.
And I'm triggering a beacon drive.
Oh, jeez, okay.
Okay.
That would be tell someone your true feelings for them.
Aww.
Alrighty, when you fulfill a marked drive, strike it out and choose one. Mark potential, clear condition, or take influence over somebody involved. So I am going to do that, and I'm going to clear angry.
There you go.
Got time for it. Yeah, Syce's gonna kind of look at you and say, "It means a lot that you trust me. Like, really. But hey, two things. One, even though you may not think that you got this under control, I've seen you do really, really, really crazy things. And I think if anybody can handle what we've been dealing with, it's you. And I'm definitely glad that you're here, and that you're calling most of the shots. Two, we're not just pawns on a chessboard. We are so much better than that. Like, we can do so much more than just pawns. So, when you need us to make those crazy moves, to like do your castlings and do your like jumping with the horses and such, I don't know. Owen
Palmer.
knows chess metaphors.
Palmer.
Anyway, what I'm saying is, you need us to do stuff, you can rely on us, okay?
I know this, and I've already used you to castle.
Sweet.
You move the cat.
What was that?
Is it because you moved the castle?
Yes, he threw a castle face.
Yeah, I gotcha. Oh, cool. Just so we're clear.
One of these days, I will learn how to actually get sleep.
Not as long as Apollo's here. Just don't knock yourself out, okay? We need you in tip-top shape, too.
Yeah, so Cal's gonna look around. He's gonna walk over to the couch. And this is something that most couches do have, or can have. He basically goes to it, leans the backside down, pulls the cushions off, extends it out into a bed.
Well, there we go.
There you go.
And then just lays down on the bed. Which also was the couch that his brother was also asleep on.
Right. Alright, hold on 1 second here. Alright, you guys hear me?
What just happened?
I tried reconnecting everything.
That was interesting. So Apollo now just goes over to Cal, kind of curls up on his chest, and you just kind of hear him say, you're really one of the best humans I've ever met. And yes, Apollo's trying to comfort and support.
Aww.
Using the best of them.
Oh, you're using a move! How cute!
Nice.
So, when you comfort or support someone by telling them how they exemplify the best parts of Earth, roll plus freak instead of mundane.
Roll it up.
You have got to be kidding me.
Did you add your influence over me?
No, I did not. So it's a
7.
7.
Okay, good.
Alright, so Cal, open up, you get to do things, you know.
So he's sort of laying there half asleep. Like unconscious, sort of hands up, starts scritching the ears and all that. Look. I didn't know when you crashed here how much more that I needed you than you needed me. So we might give each other crap all the time, but I don't think I'm making it anywhere through any of this without you here.
And Apollo, in the most cat-like moment, is purring sound asleep and not hearing any of this.
Brilliant.
The marketing potential from that, by the way.
Nice. So, Cal, so at this point everyone's asleep now, or ish, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Cal, in the middle of the night, are you sleeping by your computers at all, or no?
Yeah, he's in the same room with him. He turned the couch into a bed.
Right. So around like 3 o'clock in the morning, your computer starts beeping because it's finished.
Is Apollo still on my chest?
Yeah.
Dang, I can't stay in one spot for a very long time.
I hated to wake you up, but the computer's beeping, so I need to go get that.
That's the
But I
beeping
guess-
was.
Yeah, but I can get you some tuna.
Yeah, just get up.
Okay, so he gets
Apollo
up.
hops on as soon as Cal, not
Yeah.
a second after Cal's got off the couch. Apollo just curls up in a warm spot and just goes right to sleep.
Cal, at this point, Cal is in, not his normal, I'm a scientist or prim and proper get that you see him in. He's totally, completely dressed down, nerded up in, casual wear. So he has got a pair of black Super Mario Brothers pajama pants on that have and the pajama pants aren't Mario, it's just all the power-ups you get in Mario. 1-ups, mushrooms, leaves, fire flowers, the whole thing. Yeah, and he's wearing a T-shirt, and the T-shirt says on it, it's just a black T-shirt with letters on it that says, "I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast Fireball."
Right, yeah.
And then he drunkenly half asleep walks over to the computer.
So on the screen, it's got match found with a 90% match to the blood sample to a mineral. So as you click through whatnot, the computer has spit up its final analysis of the mineral that is inside of Owen's blood. It's a mineral that is extremely rare that is only called celestite. But there's something slightly different about it. There is some kind of energy that's coming from it that not only can you not identify, your computer has outright stated that this should not have this kind of energy coming from it, and the computer cannot explain what it is.
Well, now the question is simple. Where is one acquire Celeste?
I think that's a really good line to just kind of end on right there.
I was giving you a good one there.
Yeah, that works right there. That last comic panel is Cal sitting on his chair saying, "Okay, where do we find Celestite?" And that's it. End of the comic book. So thank you guys all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed that. For Norestra, Cham, and Tej, I'm OPT Lawyer. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and we'll see you all next time, which I think is Sunday. Bye!
Bye.